was not doing comedy at the time, Miss Jones, Detective Jones.
Now, did your caveman have a name?
Bamook Book.
That sounds so racist.
No. Keegan and I are about to play a game of deception called True Confessions. But first, we're going to need another player, and we found a great one from Saturday Night Live, Emmy-nominated Leslie Jones! Coming in hot! Coming in hot on that one. Coming in hot.
0 to 60 in 2 seconds.
There we go. Thank you for joining us, Leslie. Now, here's how the game works. In front of each of us are two envelopes containing confessions. One of the envelopes is something that actually happened to us in real life. The other envelope is a lie. Once you read your confession, the two other players have 60 seconds to interrogate you. And then they each have to guess whether you have been lying or telling the truth. I don't know if you'll be... I think that you'll be bad at lying, because I think you're a very honest person.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
But I lie a lot, too.
I'm not sure if I believe that.
I'm not sure if that's a lie.
I know, exactly. Already the game is tricky. Keegan, you will go first. Leslie, which envelope should Keegan open?
I want him to open envelope 2.
Aha. Number two. We already get you.
Here we are.
What is the truth or lie?
Let's see. Okay. Oh.
Okay, this could all be part of the ruse.
I got paid to dress as a caveman for a singing telegram company.
What year was this?
I was just going to say that.
That's not real coffee.
Ooh, that is.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know what that is. It's colored water. It's colored water. It's all prop. It's all prop. Don't drink, and that's not real cigarettes. All right. What year was this?
I'm sorry, Jimmy. What?
Sorry, this is Drano. This is liquid Drano. I apologize. Don't use the props.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm back.
Start the clock. Let's restart the clock at 60 if we could. What year was this? What do you mean, I feel like it's going to be what? 1800s?
19.
I know it was 19 something.
1993.
Okay. 93. Are you in high school at this point?
No.
Yeah.
Were you at Mercy?
University of Detroit.
Were you in Detroit?
Yes, I was. Yes, I was in Detroit. I was in Detroit.
Was you doing comedy at the time?
I was not doing comedy at the time, Miss Jones, Detective Jones.
Now, did your caveman have a name?
Bamook Book.
That sounds so racist.
No. What, did you have to sing? You had to sing.
I didn't get to ask no questions. I would have guessed it.
You would have guessed it right out.
I think he's telling the truth.
Struggling actor.
Exactly.
You take any gig you can. I think you're telling the truth. Yes.
Well, the both of you are absolutely correct.
You did.
I did.
You gotta take a gig.
I did.
You're right.
She got it. She didn't even have to ask a question.
I know, she has a couple of
And I had to say racist stuff and everything, and you still does it.
I know what's up.
Right? You have to do that. Oh, I love that you did that. I wish it, all right.
I wish this was a joint.
It's my turn. It's not. It's all props.
This would be so much funner with a joint.
All right, you can. All right, because...
But you'd have to put 60 minutes on the clock.
Which envelope should I open? One or two.
Jimmy, you will open envelope number 1.
Number 1.
I once rode on the back of a jet ski with Madonna.
What year was this?
2011.
Oh, I know that's a lie, because Madonna like 75. She ain't gonna do That's a lie. Madonna not finna get on no ski. She not about to get on no ski jet at 75.
Jet ski.
Jet ski.
Ski jet, jet ski.
Well, hey, she ain't
not
getting on it. Either way.
She's 75.
All right.
Let me ask, there's no insurance for that.
Yeah,
Let
exactly.
me ask you a question. What body of water
Exactly.
were you on this jet ski with Madonna?
We were in the Hamptons. It was the ocean.
Okay, that's another lie, because Madonna don't go to the Hamptons.
She does.
I know this for sure. Because she's a material girl. They don't go to the Hamptons.
They don't go to the Hamptons.
Okay.
Now listen, I'm the good cop. You don't want any more of this.
7 seconds.
7 seconds. Did you hurt yourself during the trip?
No, but we didn't talk the whole thing.
Oh, they didn't talk.
They didn't talk. They
That
didn't
might
talk.
that might be the truth then, because Madonna don't like white people.
No, she does not like white people.
She don't.
I mean, she won't even talk to half of me.
Yeah.
So you know, I'm trying to. So, you know.
I think he lying.
I think it's a lie too. I'm gonna go with her gut. I'm gonna say it's a lie.
Of course it's a lie. No one knows. Jet ski. Madonna, I don't think Madonna would ever jet ski.
No.
I don't think she wouldn't do it.
She's 75.
No, not because I just think she's too cool to jet. She's like, I don't do that. You do it.
No.
Yeah, all right. I thought it was gonna be longer. I get into a whole fake story, and
No.
then you bust me right off the top.
That's because I know liars.
Okay, all right, here we go. All right.
Especially if you a male.
Never. How about I ever lie about jet skiing with Madonna? Okay, here we go. Leslie, it's your turn. I'll choose the envelope. I say number 1.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what's in number 1. Okay. Okay. During the 2016 Olympics, I got lost in Rio and got a ride home from a man on a horse.
Now let me ask a question.
Yes, baby.
Did you get a ride home all the way to New York City? And did the horse die halfway through? And the man had to drive up and piggyback you the rest of the way?
No, there's no way this is a real question.
That's a dumbass question.
All right, no, look. Was the man a cop? Was he a police? Was he a police officer?
Nope.
A random guy. No, where was the Olympics
First
again?
of all, we in Rio, dude.
Yeah. So you're in
there's no
Brazil.
police.
There's a dude on a horse. Is he shirtless?
On mopeds, horses, all kinds of stuff there.
And why would you even think in your life to get on a horse on the way home? You couldn't get a ride somewhere?
If you would have seen this dude,
Was it Fabio or something?
he was Fabio-ish.
Was he an athlete at the games?
No, but he was an athlete at the game.
Oh! That came out too confidently.
Yeah, I agree.
That came out too confidently.
Too confidently.
This is true. This is true. This is a true statement.
This is absolutely a lie, fellas.
Oh, God! What? That's not. What?
The best to play the game, Leslie Jones. Keegan Michael Key. I am here with Zach Galifianakis, and we are about to play a game of deception called True Confessions. Now we're gonna need another player to fill out this table, and we've got a good one. He's the host of Real Time with Bill Maher, which airs Fridays at 10 p.m. on HBO. Please welcome Bill Maher.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us, Bill Maher.
Sure.
Zach,
Great to
Bill,
see
Bill,
you.
Zach, good to see you, buddy.
Hey, congratulations on your joke. It was fantastic.
Now, in front of each of us are 2 envelopes or envelopes containing confessions. or confessions. One of the envelopes is something that actually happened to us in real life, and the second envelope is a lie. Once you read your confession, the two other players have 60 seconds to interrogate you. Then they each have to guess whether you have been lying or telling the truth. We get one turn each. Let's get started. Zach, you'll go first.
Okay.
Bill, which envelope should Zach open?
2, obviously.
Obviously, 2, yeah.
Number 2.
Oh, you nervous?
I'm a little nervous, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
Have a
a
cigarette.
drag of...
No, no, it's okay. That's
Can I have a drag of this?
That's a special effect.
Oh, sorry.
To make it look like.
Bill thought it was something else and got very excited.
Zach and I we are very familiar with this special effect.
Well, welcome to California.
It's even
Yeah.
it's got the roach clip right on it.
Fantastic.
Num-
Kind of.
very
got them
very
riled up.
disappointing. Very disappointing.
Judge people. Here we go. All right, here we go.
Really?
Ready?
Ready?
This is it. Yeah.
In college, I once shared a Coke with Mary J. Blige at a public access television station.
What? Now we can go?
Yeah, go
What
ahead.
year was this?
I just finished 91, around 91.
What college did you go to?
North Carolina State University, home of the Fighting Wolfpack.
What? You're shaking.
Yeah.
Where was Mary J. Blige in her career in 1991? I don't recall her being on the scene then.
I don't think she was known. I think her aunt worked at the public access station.
What did you guys do together?
We shared a Coke, I already told you.
I know, but why would you share a Coke?
Yeah, why? Well,
I was poor at the time, she had a Coke.
No, I mean, why would you be in the same room? I didn't know.
I think she was visiting her aunt.
And what were you doing?
Yeah,
I had a, hold on. I had a,
Coke. No, we don't have time. I don't know. I mean,
Really? That's-
unless he's
I was
acting.
teaching a waltzing class at the public access station.
You were teaching a waltzing class.
Yes.
He's the worst liar since Ted Cruz. Do a little Donald Trump on that.
I don't know, man. But maybe he's doing this to fake us out, and
Yes,
he's purposely doing this, right? So teaching a waltzing class
Oh.
took a little bit, but that was past the time limit, so that could easily be a lie. I don't know. I'm gonna say not true. Bill?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Not true.
Zach?
I'm gonna say it's true.
No, I know you're gonna say it, but what is it true?
It's true.
It is true. You did share that. Do you know how to waltz?
What?
Do you know how to waltz?
That's not the point of the story.
No, I know. I was just
Mary
asking.
J.
No, I just didn't
Blige.
know. I know. I just.
Look at the way he hooked us
I
in
know.
on
He hooked us
that.
in on that one. That's really
wow.
good.
He is
All
a
right,
good
here we go.
liar.
What envelope should I open? 1 or 2? Jack?
Number 1 seems to be popular. 1 is
2 people yelled that one. Popular. I don't know. I used to think pretzels were cigarettes.
Is this post-college, Jimmy?
No, I was probably around 10 years old. and
Okay.
Yeah. And
Well,
yeah.
Did you attempt to light up the pretzel? Did you ever try to light the pretzel?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, my.
It might
yeah.
explain something about this.
Yeah, no, my
Were
parents
they
smoked.
straight pretzels or like the curly kind of pretzel?
There were pretzel sticks.
Pretzel sticks.
Yeah, pretzel sticks.
What size pretzel sticks? They come in different sizes.
And when you say you thought they were cigarettes, or you were just pretending like a kid does with candy cigarettes, you really thought?
No, I was pretending. Yeah, I thought my parents
Pretending.
smoked, so I was pretending I smoked the
seconds.
pretzel.
So this is not even a story.
Yeah,
This is nothing.
this is nothing. What do you guys think?
I said that's true. Why not?
I don't think it's true because he didn't seem prepared for a lot of the answers. Whereas when I told my story, I knew exactly.
That's true. You said you could waltz. It's not a waltzing class.
It took me a minute to remember what I was doing. Nobody lights pretzels up and then has a talk show and talks about it.
Well, sadly, They do now. It did happen. I lit up a pretzel, and yeah, I just thought it was. I thought everything worked like that. I thought you could. So, yeah. Anyway,
Well,
sadly true. Yeah.
I'm 0 for 2. Me.
No, hey, says an HBO. Can't say that.
Don't bring
that filth here.
He said it.
No, he spelled it. He spelled it.
he spelled
You're
it.
allowed to spell it. You can't say it.
Let's take that again.
Let's take that again. Yeah. You know the rules. You can spell it. You can't. All right. Hopefully. All right. So I'm gonna say go for number 2.
Go for number 2.
Go for number 2. Yeah. I
All
know
right.
this story.
I once tried to ask a girl out, and she wound up mistakenly thinking I was deaf, so I went with it.
Was it on the phone?
No.
On the phone. Yeah. Okay. That would have been a good
would
way.
make
That's a
very-
good question, though. Yeah.
No, it was in high school.
And why did she think?
Well, here's the thing. I saw when I was not high school, maybe I was 12. I saw this movie on TV called Where the Boys Are. Do you remember this?
No.
It was the original movie about kids going on spring break.
Oh, yeah, I
And there
do
was a
remember this, yeah.
scene where George Hamilton sits down next to a girl on the beach, doesn't say a word, just draws a question mark in the sand. And the girl tells him her name, and he wipes it out. He draws another question mark, and she tells him where she went to school, draws it again. She gives him all her information, never says a word. And I thought, this is the coolest thing. So there was this girl, didn't know I existed. I wanted to do this, but we're not at the beach. There was no sand. So I went up to her at the locker with a question mark and drew it on a piece of paper.
Paper. Yeah.
And she thought I was deaf.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, I know, because it's almost too prepared.
Yeah, it's really prepared.
Yeah.
It's
overly prepared.
Yeah, it's too prepared.
But I could see, I think you're like a hopeless romantic. I could see you doing this.
I say it's true.
I say it's true.
It's true.
Yes! Thank you for telling the truth. Thank you for these truth stories. Our thanks to Zach Galifianakis and Bill Maher, everybody.